Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. For those that haven't seen the sports Q&As before, right here on Sarcasm City TV, it's the audience. You lot in the chat, you lot in the comment section run the show. So get your sporting questions in, people. Get your sporting questions in. Any sport you can ask about. Obviously, I'm pretty sure the majority will be about the Premier League. But if you got any boxing questions, if you have any UFC questions, any NBA questions, that's absolutely fine. So yeah, get your questions in. Of course, if you are a member of the channel, the link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Then your question takes priority like a super chat. So I will star your question if you are a member, and I will get to it. As you can see from the title, Liverpool versus Arsenal, top of the league clash. Manchester United, Spurs, and Chelsea all in action over the Christmas period as well. I hope everybody is looking forward to Christmas. I hope everybody's set for Christmas as well. I'm lying, I'm not. I was supposed to today. I was supposed to yesterday. It just didn't happen, but here we are. Big up to all the regulars in the chat as well. Big up to all the new people locked in. To Donna C, who's asking, Wagwan, Mr. Flawless. Mr. Theo left Mr. Jez's stream. Is he coming here? I'm not sure. If he pops up in the comment section, he's more than welcome. TJ knows this. Speaking of that, we do have Jez in the building as well. What are you telling me, family? You good?
Yes, sir. Hey, what up? What up?
Yeah, man. All bless, all bless. And there seems to be things I've missed, man. They're talking about Rodri's knee injury. There's been some athletic article in regarding to Manchester United about we didn't sign Harry Kane because of the Casemiro deal. Then there's the Anthony deal and also Mason Mount. We've been linked.
This the thing, like the effect. Like I think somebody maybe put some quotes that was said in the athletic post, but pretty much just going on. Pretty much since Ten Hag's been in, they were probably talking about everything that's been going on and what if Ratcliffe takes over, but Ratcliffe has to go comment into. Like apparently, previous stuff at United actually valued Anthony at 25 million, and the article went a bit more in detail why they ended up paying 100 million euros, and then obviously. I think they put. I think one of the articles, part of the article, were talking about how they put actually a limit to how much they wanted to spend on Mount, and then they just paid extra just because of it. Like there's just a bunch of things which kind of just shows the incompetence that Man United is in it.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if you guys are interested, then yeah, or if anyone can put some quotes in the chat.
Typical Manchester United stuff.
I didn't completely read it yet. And yeah, obviously, City are champions of the world now, and obviously they just played the game against Fluminense, and one of the players clattered into Rodri, and he came off injured.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. In regards to, I'm talking about the Manchester United stuff, but here we are, people. Big up to Dennis. I see you in the chat as well. Don't worry, I'll start that question, Dennis. I hope you're good. Big up H. Big up Real King. In the chat, Andrew Wright, I see you as well. Donna C, Sheik, Eli. You know what I'm saying? Good to see Warrior J in the chat also. He says here, Ten Hag, Martinez and Casemiro are not available before Christmas, mid-January. We expect them back. All right, we'll soon find out. But like I said, get your questions in, run up the likes. Make sure you share this across all of the socials as well, man. Please share this at That's Me Flawless. You see it on the screen. That's Me Flawless on Twitter and Instagram at Sarcasm City TV on the socials. I know there is a game currently going on right now. I was planning to do a fan calling show earlier, but it's the Christmas period, so things are just hectic right now. But you're going to get content every day, people. I did promise you lot that, so the content isn't going to stop. We won't be here for too long. This will be like an hour and 10 tops. Warrior J says, Ten Hag, we have some doubts. We have some illnesses during the week. We have to see who's available for tomorrow. Hopefully they are recovered, but we have to see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully Martinez and Casemiro coming back, that will help us. It won't help us offensively, but it will definitely help us from a defensive standpoint, I believe so. Anyway, Dennis says, big up to the panel. Question to the basketball man. Why are the Lakers struggling so bad? Their coaches really asked. He's one of the reasons they are struggling. We'll get Jez's thoughts. Obviously, if Timo or any of the other basketball heads drop in, we'll ask them. But what's your thoughts on this, Jez?
I can't even lie to you. I don't want to really give you a full explanation. But I think it's just what's always been the issue with the Lakers, which is it's just the way the team is constructed. I think talking about how they cannot defend, the over reliance of LeBron it needs to be either LeBron or nothing, which is not a good thing. Obviously, I think AD has been stepping up the last few games, but it's just not enough. I think they're missing just a couple of bigs. the guard play. I'm just want to be honest. I don't rate none of their guards personally. Any point guards, shooting guards, I rate none of them. And D'Angelo just asked. D'Angelo just asked in it. But obviously, like I said, I don't really watch the Lakers like that to really give a full analysis of what really is going on. But in the same time, I think they're just
Us.
yeah, like what they always are. I think they're just always what they are. Like it's just every season is the same thing, pretty much for me. When I think about the Lakers as a team,
You got Tebow always hyping them up, talking about championship run, and it's like no, they're
yeah,
right.
and no, he's talking about how
Go on.
what's it called? He wants Darwin out and shit like that. And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. He's Darwin. I was gonna say Darwin Nunes. He's
yeah,
Darwin Ham.
Darwin out. Yeah,
Darwin Ham out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe I was just about to say. So you're just saying basically they're cheeks.
yeah, just ask like what they always are. Like this isn't anything surprising to me. And like the Lakers just always like that. Like, it's just that I told you,
They're just
Timo got
cheeks.
excited.
That's what I'm saying.
Timo got excited because they won the that bummers trophy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did. He got
Yeah.
excited. He was gassed. He did get gassed. He really did. He really did. Hey, big up to God _ AEM. Big up God AEM says, Merry Christmas, Flawless. Get yourself a drink. Hey, much appreciated, man. Merry Christmas to you. Big up for the super chat as well, man. I appreciate it. If you have a question to go alongside that, AEM, I'll get to it as well. But much appreciated for the super chat. Like I said, if you're a member or you do indeed super chat, myself and Jez will get straight to your questions as well. Of course, if it's a non-super chat or non-member question, if it's a good question, we'll get to it. But I don't want anyone thinking in the chat I'm ignoring them, because I'm not. Like I said, it's just because of the perks. And if there's anything in regards to the membership that would make you join, any perks, let me know. We're always open to ideas, people. We're always open to ideas with membership ideas, whether it's the first tier, the second tier, or the third tier. So whether it's citizen, whether it's whether it's citizen, whether it's soldier, or whether it is general. Oh yeah, I'm back to Division 5 in clubs, by the way. Oh, that's well and good. All right, we gonna get to it, H. We're gonna get to it with both the OG team and the B team and the B team as well. Of course, I wasn't 100% sure how it works in regards to the playoffs, but now I know. So yeah, man, figuring it out, because we kind of tailed off towards the end because everyone wasn't active. But I'll figure that out, a plan. Like I'll have to put that 6 weeks time into action. But big up to you, H. Yeah, playoffs in 6 weeks. That's cool. Sheik also says my Sacramento Kings doing the business at the moment. Fairs, man. Fair, Sheik.
I also yesterday I stayed up bare late, but man, I said this before. That guy in the middle of my profile picture, I've been saying he's gonna be the key why OKC is gonna have a great season this season, in my opinion. When I came into the season, I said my predictions for Oklahoma, my expectation for Oklahoma this team is I want this team to start pushing for a play, actually be a playoffs team in terms of not going to the play-ins and then get into the playoffs, but actually qualify straight away for the playoffs. And Chet just been such a, obviously I'm just talking basketball for the people that don't know, because I support OKC. And yeah, just I was always talking about how Oklahoma has been missing ever since, probably in my opinion, ever since Serge Ibaka. And Serge Ibaka wasn't even one of the best bigs even, but he was just Ibaka at his best was a solid big for us at Oklahoma. And I always said ever since him, I don't remember us having like a center that I really look at and said, I really like the center for us. I really do. And Chet just coming in. It's just like, it just fits like a glove. Like him and SGA, then they have a really good relation. But it's also not just him, but all of Jalen Williams. Now it's just so many positives so many positives that he brings to the team, and the fact that he's like 7-1, he's between 7-1 to 7-3. Lanky as shit, but he can shoot the free ball. He can actually spread the floor, so we're not relying on him just having to go and get rebounds and try to get back under the rim. If he needs to, he can just stand outside the corner or even on the top of the key and just take a shot. And I think we just been that type of dynamic I've been asking for so long now. And You don't get this type of set. You don't get this type of big every time around, and it's just beautiful to see. And the one thing that he also brings that I think we have was lacking is the rim protection. Like he if he wants to, he can go and get a triple double with like points, rebounds, and blocks if he wants to. That's how good he is defensively. And I can't like I had to just talk about it because I don't really talk about the Thunders too much on here. Because obviously we don't really talk too much basketball unless questions come up or the Q&A. But I'll be honest, just a real fresh of Prefy's been into coming this August C team because obviously SGA is always going to be SGA. Like there's never going to be a problem with him. And the role players, they're all doing the job as well. Like I think we really like the team building. The team building has over the years has been sensational, and I gotta give it to the GM also. And also I have to thank what's it called? I have to thank Paul George. Because without him, SGA wouldn't even be in our team, and now we got a legit superstar now.
First, hey, you know, of course, man, feel free to get your basketball questions in as well because Jez is here. He's much more knowledgeable about basketball than I am. Of course, football questions are going to be the main, but that's fine, people. And again, members, this is your time. The reason why these shows turn into the absolute purge is because you lot don't be asking enough questions. And speaking of people who enjoy the shows going into purge, you know what I'm saying, man, like Victor's in the building. Yes, fam, what are you saying?
I thought it was Surfer that he's talking about.
Hey, it could have been anybody. That description fits everybody pretty much here.
I didn't even hear the description.
Oh, I said before you joined, so I was like, the reason why these shows turn into the absolute purge is because the members don't be asking enough questions. And then I said, speaking of someone who enjoys the shows going into the complete purge, Victor. And then Jez said, I thought it was going to be Surfer. And I said, that description fits anybody. What are you saying? Are you good?
It could have been anyone in GC, but yeah,
it could have been absolutely anybody. Everybody fits that description. Facts.
I'm
no pro. Go on, fam.
Oh, so I'm only here for the Jazz Cook session. I thought Savage was going to be here. So
no, Savage is not here.
That was the funny thing about that is she wasn't even supposed to be on the Q&A floor set until what was it? She was begging you to be on it?
No. She just basically was just like, let me on the Q&A. So I was just like, because my plan was this was the plan. So I was planning to go to hers like I was, do the one-off podcast that we did, leave and then come back home to do the Q&A. Well, then I ended up staying there, and she was like, can I join the Q&A? As we was, I think it's still on the one-off podcast. She was like, can I join the Q&A as I was promoting it? And I was like, no. And then she was like, why not? And I was like, you don't know sport? And she was like, I know sports. And then I was like, do you even know rivals? And then she actually started naming rival teams. I was shocked. Like, she named like Blackburn and Burnley. Like, she named some obscure rivals. I was like, right, okay. And then she just ended up on the Q&A. That's basically what happened. She actually did a good job, to be honest, fair to her. But no, if she only be on the channel once a month, people. Once a month, she'll be on the channel. But she's been posting on the story. If you check my story, you'll see she tagged me in it. She's fully invested.
I've been seeing it like, and I've seen based on through that.
She photoshopped me and her into like two bodies, on the Sunday supplement on Sky Sports.
Sky Sports. Yeah, that was
So she invested fully, but big up to Savage every single time. She's actually at an event, so that's where I'm heading after this because she's hosting a show tonight. King says, Flawless and Jez, what team do you think is going to do what is required to win the league in the January transfer window? Arsenal, Manchester City, or Liverpool? Personally, I think Manchester City. You know why? Just because of previous evidence. It's legit that's all I can go off. How many times have Arsenal or Liverpool not necessarily been in the position to where if they add quality to their team, they're going to win the league, but they're lacking quality and they don't add in January? Like, yes, we've seen Liverpool do it in the past. For example, like with a Van Dijk. I'm saying on a regular basis.
Exactly. That was like one of the one-offs kind of thing.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's legit what it is. So for me, I would say Manchester City. However, these three teams are all in a very good position if they do indeed add quality. That could tip who finishes top of the league. If Arsenal go and do what they do, or Manchester City or Liverpool. Big up Tom in the chat as well. Yeah, Tom, if you want the link, let me know, my G. Yeah, same question to you, Jess, from King.
I'm kind of a flawless because like the issue is that I've never seen Arsenal be. Ironically, Arsenal were in it last season where they could have added to the quality or even remember the top four race where they needed to sign players and they didn't do it, and then they ended up just losing out of top 4 to us, and they didn't do it that season. Last season, they were on their way to a challenge for the league. Even if people didn't believe it, they were technically in it. They didn't back Arteta really either because they didn't feel like they could go and get the necessary targets that they wanted, and then they ended up just not doing enough what they're supposed to do. And Man City, do they even buy in January like that? But then again, it's because they always have quality.
They're always pretty much.
That's why they're not. Though they're never really in this whole scenario where they even have to go back in January and buy a player. No, the question is,
they've only done that once, and that was when they had no centre backs and literally had no transfer to buy.
Yeah,
and then they went on to get 100 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was time ago, and I don't even. Who did they even sign?
Laporte. They found Laporte, bro.
Laporte. Damn. But that
was the last January's transfer.
Yeah, and this one I mean, like Laporte's already gone. Like he's already back to. He's in Al Nassr now, so that's been a minute. Now, if Rodri's injury is serious, then they have to go and sign somebody, and then also would depend who it will be. Liverpool, like you said, Flores as well. It's only occasionally when they do it, when they really see a chance for the title. This year, there could be potentially a chance for them to go for the title. So do I think FSG want to spend the money in January? I think it depends how much. I think for me, it depends how much club is going to press the board in terms of needing a signing. If you give me this signing, this and this, I can go and win the league this season. But then it also depends on if there is the right player on the market. I always said this about January windows. It's not an easy window because one is only 1 month, but also not every team has that. Every team has that one target when they really want, but the other teams don't want to sell those targets unless you overpay for those players. Like what Liverpool wanted Van Dijk in the summer, but they couldn't get him. But because they knew how much they needed him, they said, you know what, fuck it, we go back in January. But if Van Dijk wasn't that much of a priority for Liverpool in the summer, I don't think they would have gotten Van Dijk. But because it was, they said, fuck it. So it's all about calculated risk and who Liverpool look at in the January window. Do I think they're going to buy somebody? I really don't know. Because we always say they need a DM. But then do they have a DM in their mind that they really think they can splash big money on and can go and win them the league? So it's like, I know it's been a long answer, but I'll be honest, I have no idea. Because I don't look at all these 3 teams and say, there's that one player that I can say, okay, for each team, they go and buy this guy and they win the league. Obviously, Arsenal, you can say Ivan Toney, but I don't think Arsenal are going to spend, because I think Brentford has made it very clear they're going to put a hefty fee on Ivan Toney. Is Arsenal willing to pay extra if that means it can put them over the line? I don't know. Like, I need to see it myself first. If they would have done something like that last season, then I would have said, you know what, Arsenal are going to pay this January for Toney, even if it's going to be a bit extra. So, yeah, this is kind of like my thoughts, how I see it.
Fairs, what are you saying, Victor, in regards to these 3 teams and what is required to win the league in the January transfer window?
Yeah, for Arsenal, they definitely need a striker. And he has to be top quality striker, not just any striker. Because Jesus' overall game is very good. Also, just can't finish dinner, so they need that lethal striker. But as Jess said, I don't think Arsenal are going to splash the cash in January though, because there's no history of them actually doing it. But if they end up doing it this year, fair play, fair enough, they've done it. But there's no proper history of them doing it. City, it depends how serious Rodri's injury is, and even if Rodri's injury is serious, I don't know who they can get to replicate what Rodri does. I think there's literally no other player in the world. Maybe if they get a Tchouaméni, but Tchouaméni won't come if he knows Rodri's just going to come back and take his place anyway. So they're kind of in a catch-22 here. I think they just have to sit out and wait for Rodri to come back. I'm ready to know how severe his knee injury is. He might be just out for 2 weeks or something. It won't be that bad. And Liverpool as well. Liverpool have shown, like Jess said, further before that they can strengthen in January when they need to and when they have to. So, Liverpool probably do need a DM. They definitely still need a DM. Maybe they need another attacker, but the attacker is very good anyway. Mostly what they need is more defensive midfielders. City is very hard for them to say, because by the time Haaland KDB and Rodri come back, you kind of say they're perfect anyway, so they'll be fine. Arsenal definitely need a striker, maybe another winger, maybe another midfielder. That's their problem. I'm definitely a new left back, but yeah.
First, that's what I was saying. First, yes, Tom sent you the link as well. We got Prime in the building. Yes, Gallum is Prime. What are you telling me?
What up, people?
What's going on, man? You good? I heard you've been causing a havoc in Lewis's stream.
No, it's just Alex being Alex.
You know what? I wasn't even there. I know exactly.
What do you do?
I didn't do anything. He's trying.
I know exactly. The fact that you said that, normally I'd crash on you, but you say that, I know exactly what you mean.
He's trying to say that I have a Reece James agenda and stuff, and then I explained to him about how I rate him as a player. Based on ability and everything, I think he is the best fullback in the world, but the guy just doesn't stay fit enough to be able to play games consistently. And if he's going to continue getting injured, I'd rather sell him. Flores, I don't know if you remember, but I said this back in January when we signed Gusto, that Chelsea fans will see how good this guy is. And come next season, which we're in this season now, that if James doesn't stay fit for the whole season, then I'm happy with him going. And lo and behold, the first game against Liverpool, the guy couldn't even hack 70 minutes. So I'm happy with him leaving. There's, as great as he may be as a player, he's a bigger liability to us than he is anything else.
That's fair.
So yeah,
that's fair enough. You know what I'm saying? You are shameless with your Reece James criticism, even though it's fair.
I do that because it annoys Chelsea fans.
Yeah, that's true, and that's the trolling side of you. That's what it is. Man, so you know what you're doing. We got Tom in the building as well. Yes, Tom, what are you saying, man? You good?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Watching Villa struggle to break down Sheffield United.
Oh, is it still 0-0?
Yeah.
All right, cool. But yeah,
hey, don't watch that, man. Don't watch that.
We like 4 separate reviews. I'm not.
Don't watch that. Don't watch that. Emery's man. Don't watch that. Don't watch that.
My God.
I need to watch fellow title rivals. I need to make sure they're dropping points.
Title rivals, Hey, Aston Villa hype, man.
Let's go.
Hey, sure.
I need Villa to do the business. Tom, your thoughts on this, on going into this Arsenal game? Are you confident? You put confident in quotation marks.
I think we'll get the job done. Yeah. Am I like looking forward to it? No, I don't really look forward to title deciding games, but I know I think that result for us on Wednesday will do us the world of good in terms of confidence. It's just on the manager to make the correct calls in the starting 11, like not playing Luis Diaz and starting Curtis Jones and starting Nunes on the left. Certain things like that need to be made, and then we'll get the job done, because Arsenal, they're a good side, but they just seem to have this little hoodoo at Anfield where one of them, whether it's manager or player, wants to have a scrap. And when you try and have a scrap with us at Anfield, we normally win. So
that whole Anfield
I've got my money on Kai Havertz trying to boot Szoboszlai, and then it'll kick it off, and then we'll be fine.
I'm all for that, man. Some red cards, that's how I'm for that. I need that. 100%. Some more entertainment. Let's go. I'm with that. Hey, big up Jacob as well. United Spurs of America. Make sure you lot subscribe. Jacob, again, let me know let me know if you want the link as well. You lot continue to run up the likes, continue to get your questions in as well. You mentioned it in the chat, Tom, but I didn't manage to get to it by the time you had jumped on the stream. But Rodri injury, you're confident in the chat talking about if this Rodri injury is serious, what game week do Liverpool win the title? So what game week let me switch the question. What game week do you think Liverpool win the title?
34.
34, yeah. All right. Who'd you play on game week 34?
No idea, mate.
Not sure. Let me have a look. I thought you were. I know what you're like, so I thought you picked it for a reason.
It's United at OT.
Yeah. I thought it'd be something like that. Yeah. That's why I asked him, because I know what Tom's like. So that's why I asked him in particular, like who's game week 34.
A nice little 3-1 job at Old Trafford. Gets hard to do.
Yeah, I don't need you lot winning the league at our place. Of course.
Liverpool have never beaten City to a title. No, a title race.
Game week day, thought so it's 38, 37, 36.
Well, we beat them in 1920.
That wasn't a title race.
Oh, you're talking about being close.
Let's not do that. Can I do that and Rodri will play centre back? No, I'm not hearing that from you.
My point here is, if Rodri is injured, City might not be in a title race, because they are still yet to win a game this season in the Premier League without him.
I don't. I just think people have to do this thing where they underestimate City.
Yeah, it happens.
They'll be fine.
Well, by the time Haaland and KDB comes back, it's long. Just
And just to clarify, game week 34, you're away to Fulham. That's all it is.
That's a bit less fun now.
Wait, what's it called?
Yeah.
Wait, Victor, did you say Haaland? The same Haaland that got locked up by Ben Davies and Emerson Royal.
hey, Haaland and KDB together.
Haaland. This one playing, bro.
He was gonna say that.
You know what I mean? Locked up, bro.
Do you want to be serious or do you want to be shameless?
No.
This guy's such a crook, yo.
Okay.
This guy's a crook. What an absolute crook.
I don't care. I just need somebody to stop Arsenal. As long as it's not Arsenal winning the title.
As long as it's not Arsenal.
If it's not Man City, if it's Man City, Liverpool, I don't care, man. It could be Everton. I don't care.
So be it.
That being said, Warrior J says he's got a question for Jez. Apparently, Ange said Ashley Phillips is back for Spurs. Do you want to see Ashley Phillips start against Everton? I have no idea.
It's a youngster that we bought, like just to kind of develop. No, some of them developing youngsters, like behind the scenes type of signing.
He's some light skin you.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I just go.
Thanks for adding that to the conversation, Prime.
Wait.
That helps.
Wait, last skin kid called Ashley Phillips run, bro. Sell him now.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Oh my God, Joe.
Let me. Before Brian is just gonna create chaos. I wouldn't. I just go with the strongest lineup that we can go with in terms of what we have been playing over the weeks. Obviously, we have Basuma suspended for 4 games. It's only suspended for 1 game. So it's going to be interesting to see who plays left back. It's going to be Emerson Royal left back. It's inverted. Oh my God.
Yo, jeez, right.
I won't be there.
We need that, man. Because I don't want to push out Ben Davies back to left back when he's actually been playing well at centre back. Yeah.
I'm sorry, just have to get to this because you have to get to important stuff. Because Aniso says, as long as it's not Arsenal, grow up, man. Let us win something. How about no? You know what I'm saying? No. We don't want you winning anything. No.
If you want to win something, go to the championship and win the championship. How about that?
Facts. Get relegated and go to the championship. Yes, I'm with you on that, Jez. Go win the championship. 100%. You know what? That's good for you, man. Go get relegated a couple times and go win that St. Johnston's trophy or whatever it is. The St. Paint's thing. Papa John's, that's it, man. Yeah. About let us win something. How about
also won the Community Shield this season and celebrated it.
Yeah, so there you go, man. You got the shield, you got the plate, you got the dinner plate thing. There you go. Sheik says, Tom, thoughts on Curtis Jones' performances lately? Do you think he starts versus Arsenal? I thought he had a great game versus West Ham this midweek.
He's been almost underrated play this season, but because he's not called Curtis Jonesinho, people hate him and say he's crap. He's the only player who actually provides a little bit of balance in that midfield. There's a reason why Szoboszlai and Gravenberch don't play ball together. It's one or the other. Because they both try and do the same thing. Curtis Jones won't do that. Curtis Jones scoring 2 against West Ham was a shock because he doesn't normally get in those positions. He's too busy helping, sort out the fires that are being set by the team attacking-wise. He's very important to us. We are 17 games unbeaten when he's played over 45 minutes. The only game we've lost, which he started since October last year, was one which he got sent off in after 27 minutes. That's it. We win every other game. Jeez. So I look at that, or draw some as well, and I look at that and go, why would I want to remove that, sacrifice that balance for potentially more attacking, when all that ends up happening is you have too many cooks in the kitchen? He's so important to us, and he 100% should be starting against Arsenal. It should be him, Szoboszlai, and either one of Endo at DM, or maybe, if you want to really go at Zinchenko, put Trent at DM and let Gomez run the wing.
Okay, first. I'm saying. So you're saying he's balanced. He's the glue pretty much because, like you said, in regards to the midfield.
He's the one you'd put in there who's not going to light the world up. He lets all the good players do what they do.
Well, first. That is first. And big up to Staffy in the chat as always. He's always trolling. Make sure you lot subscribe to Staffy TV each and every time. Continue to get your questions in. Go on, Victor. What were you saying?
Yeah, Hendo region.
This guy
he's better than Henderson. If I had to try and say what player Curtis Jones is most like for us. It'd be like what Wijnaldum was.
I thought he was going to say Wijnaldum. I thought he would say Wijnaldum.
But I could argue that Curtis Jones has a higher ceiling than Wijnaldum because I think Curtis Jones is better in the final third. It's just his decisions that are wrong. Wijnaldum was an interesting one. Wijnaldum never really got the credit he deserved because he was doing that side of things. But Wijnaldum was the only reason that Robertson and Trent could do what they done.
Because he helped them out.
You add Szoboszlai into the mix. You add an attacking DM into the mix. The need for a midfielder to go, fair enough, I'll stop being, exciting, is more than ever. Even if you look at the games where Gravenberch and Szoboszlai play together, do you want to know what the most annoying thing about it is? Szoboszlai is one of the best attacking midfielders in the league, and yet the only stats he tops this season are ball recoveries, distance run, and tackles.
Jeez, I didn't know that.
We've had, because Gravenberch goes in there and can't do it, which is not a knock on Gravenberch. I never thought he would be able to do it, but because Gravenberch can't do it, Szoboszlai has to do it, and then everything just sort of falls apart once you get into that build-up phase with him because he's too busy trying to think about what he's doing defensively. Szoboszlai's best performance in the past month was West Ham when he had Curtis Jones there.
So Szoboszlai's doing the Gallagher role. It's fair.
So I'm hearing his Palmer's clear.
Actually,
such trolls, man. These fucking guys.
Tell me what Palmer that's an open play.
What? Assist the goals. Look at this guy.
How many?
Hey, tell Bentancur to pick up his ACL.
Whoa. Hey, you know the funny thing is here, even Bentancur having the ACL, he still probably has more open play assistant goals than
yeah, but he doesn't though.
Even with an ACL.
There's more open play assistant.
Jez, you're better than that man. That Bentancur dig, you could have threw in Reece James.
I just found. I
don't even.
Like, honestly, God, you man saved us this summer. Like, I'd much rather have Endo than fucking Caicedo, honestly.
That's a lie. That's such a lie.
Really? Go on, Tom. Hey, let him elaborate on that. I want to hear this. Go on. Why would you much prefer have Endo this season than Caicedo?
And Endo has actually shown me one thing Caicedo hasn't, which is a bit of consistency. That's all he's shown me. That's all I need.
Okay. All right, first, no stress, Tom.
I hear it. I didn't want Caicedo either, so I kind of hear
this guy, yo. Yes. Yeah, Cam, what are you saying, family? You good?
Well, go on. You good?
Yeah, man. Your thoughts, man. Confident going into this game away at Liverpool?
Bruv.
Man said, bruv. Yo, are you confident going into the game? You're top of the league, man. You know what I'm saying? What are you telling me? You confident?
This is some funny shit, bruv.
I just said, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us, man. Confident? No, I know your record's not the best there, but even ours, and we just got.
Bruv, if we come out there with a draw, I'm celebrating it like it's a Champions League final win, fam.
Yeah, like you lot can go there. And
get a draw. To be honest with you, yeah, I'll be real with you, like. I'm not really that confident. I'm not really. Klopp come out and said, Arsenal are a better squad than last season, and da. Bruv, it's fucking Arsenal, fam. I keep telling everyone, this is fucking Arsenal, bruv. I don't care if it's a better squad than last season. This is fucking Arsenal. It's Arsenal. It doesn't matter if there's a better squad. It's Arsenal, bruv. It means, bruv, it doesn't matter where we go. Every time we go Anfield, we fucking lose. Every time we go Etihad, we fucking lose. All right? So there's no point beating around this dumb bush about, oh, well, Arsenal might do it. Nah, bruv. They can never, bruv. They ain't got the bottle for it. They really don't, bruv.
So basically, anytime the pressure's on Arsenal, you just fuck it up.
Yeah, that's what we do, bro. That's Arsenal to a T.
You did get a draw last season.
So basically,
nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Arsenal are just the red version of Tottenham.
Yeah. All right. Before anyone says anything, what have I said before? I've literally said Arsenal are literally the glorified Tottenham Hotspur, fam.
Cam, don't do that.
Before you go. Oh yeah, Cam, meet Tom, Cam. Now everyone's met. Go on, carry on.
Tom, don't be fooled by Cam. Last season he was saying Arsenal are going to win the fucking league. Don't be fooled by this guy.
Yeah, because I said that on, and I fucking stuck to that. I stuck to that, innit? One little video, Prime, that you tried to fucking troll me on every single time, bruv.
Yeah, facts.
Only because the fucking group chat, everyone in the group chat and everyone on Twitter was like, oh no, in December, oh no, I'm still gonna win the league, oh City,
Nice.
please. Begging
He's not lying.
City to win the league, bruv. Oh, please don't let Arsenal win this. So I thought, fuck it, let me join in with the fun and say
you
in
did.
December, Arsenal gonna win the fucking league, mate. Yeah, just to add context, innit? Yeah. But everyone knew my thoughts. Everyone knew my thoughts from last season. Everyone knew from every show that I did last season. Everyone said Arsenal going to win the league. I was like, nope. Even when we were 8 points clear, Arsenal going to win the league. I was like, nope. This is Arsenal, bruv.
Bro,
I know
listen,
I know.
if your team's 8 points clear, you should be winning the league.
Yeah, we should be, but this is Arsenal, bro. That's why I said
Why?
This is Arsenal, bro.
Why do you think you didn't win it? Because everyone says it's
Prime
Saliba
is
getting
such a
injured. I don't
team.
believe that. I don't believe
I
it.
think no. Do you know what it is? It's because we don't have a backup. We don't have backups, bro. It's that Saliba played a big part. The injury played a big part. But at the end of the day, if Arteta was this competent manager, this great world-class manager, these dickheads are trying to claim him to be, man would have gone out and got him a fucking centre-back, himself a centre-back. That wasn't a fucking unknown guy called Kawhi. Yeah, hasn't really got great. And I'm not dissing Kawhi, by the way, because I think he can become a good centre-back. But he's got no experience, and then you're throwing him in last sort of 10 games of the season. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then hence why we fucked up on that. So it did play a big part, but my main concern was the fact that we never even had backup regardless. I always said it. We have 2-3 major injuries, one being Saliba, one being in the midfield, and Saka.
You're breaking up a bit. Cam. You're breaking up a little bit.
Oh,
You just meant that. Nah, it was good before. I don't know what you changed, but switch back to that. But before you, is it not saying? Just have you literally just sounded like more distant, sounded hollow.
Telling his fucking phone, bruv.
Yo, jump out and jump back in. Jump out the stream.
No, let me disconnect from my Wi-Fi. I'll just go on the
Yeah. Do your thing. Hey, before Cam gets back as well. One sec.
This whole backups thing, backups, injuries and stuff, like every team has to deal with it at some point.
True.
And you should that up until that point, Arsenal was saying they were going to win the league, and the whole Kivior point. Didn't Kivior actually have a decent end to the season? It was when Mikel Arteta fucked up by playing holding there. The Arsenal fans claim is right. I just look at it and go that Arsenal.
No. That's my no. I'm not even disagreeing with you there, Thomas. Yeah, because end of the day, what the reason why I brought Kawhi not holding up was because at the end of the day, Kawhi's supposed to be the backup. We always knew Holding was going to leave the club. You get what I mean? It was more Kawhi. He brought Kawhi in to become a backup, if not a main centre back. Hopefully in the future, we don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
I get that, but even then, that squad, that team should have still been good enough and had the bottle to win that league title.
I think that's the
Tom, that gets back to my point of Arsenal fans that use Saliba getting injured as why you didn't win it. That's not a valid excuse. Having that sort of points distance on City, other top managers in world football are able to get you over the line and secure the league title.
Yeah, I hadn't finished. I remember I had to stop because obviously my disc kit up. Obviously, is it better now?
Yeah, it sounds better now.
I hadn't even finished my point, Prime. What I was going to say on top of that, I was saying. So what I was saying was Saliba did play a big part of the injury, but the main issue through the whole thing was Arteta himself and not bringing the right backups in. It's Arteta, bruv.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's the main issue. That's the reason why we didn't fucking win the league. I don't get me wrong. Saliba did play a big part in the defensive demise enough, but he has no part in the attacking. You know what I mean? Like we had opportunities to win games, and we missed sitters. That has nothing to do with Saliba. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with Gabriel.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? That's all on Jesus, Saka, Martinelli, Trossard, and all that. We miss sitters. There's games where I watched stuff. Even that Liverpool game,
Should have been on the side.
Even if we got, even the fact that we got the crowd riled up, yeah, we still, even that after that Saka penalty miss, we still had opportunities to win that game and we didn't take them.
Talk about the West Ham game.
West Ham
No,
game, yeah.
the Liverpool game.
There was no penalty in the Liverpool
Yeah,
game.
We missed the
penalty.
No, at Liverpool last season when Saka
but
missed
we
the
missed the
penalty.
penalty. Salah put it wide.
You didn't miss.
Saka put the penalty
Oh,
wide.
shit,
We
yeah,
were
he did.
2-0
I
up.
Salah
forgot.
put the penalty wide.
Yeah, we were 2-0 up, and that
Yeah,
would have put us
yeah.
3-1 up. That would have
You
put
were
us
2-0
3-1
up.
up.
Saka.
You were 2-0 up, then Salah scored at the end of the first half. Then we got the penalty that we missed. Then Firmino scored the header, and then Ramsdale pulled off his 2 best saves of the season to stop it from being 3-2. The one that fucked up was after the Canate save when he went on the counter attack and
The
Martinelli
pass.
overhit the pass through to Saka.
Yeah, the pass.
Yeah, there was that as well. Like I said, even before you scored, and we got your, but we had more. We had opportunities in all these matches to score more goals, and we didn't take them. You know what I mean? And then obviously with the whole Saliba injury, it just I don't know what happened with the squad. It just went like Pete Tong with his normal style.
I just think now before you go, real quick, before I forget my point, like I just think the Arsenal team just felt under the pressure, in my opinion. Like I feel like there's a lot of points that we can all put in together, like chances not being put at the end. We just see this season as well, ironically. Saliba going injured, because we can say what you ever want to say, but at the end of the day, he was a massive part of that key defense. And maybe you know what it is when you have to play with somebody that you just don't play regularly with. Even though you can say this guy can have trust, but it's always a different feeling when you played with somebody all season together with Gabriel, and then obviously Gabriel has to play with Rob Holding for the last 10 games to win the league season, to win the league. I think it did have an impact having not Saliba there, but in the same time, I just think a lot of these guys, they just never were in these positions. You know what? We have to finish off the season though, but strong, and we can go and win the league title. A lot of these guys didn't know what this feeling is, so let's see if these Arsenal players have learned from last season, if they can hold out, and also has Arteta learned how to close out this season. Like, I think there's a lot of question marks that can be answered this season. Because in my opinion, if Arteta doesn't win the league this year, you have to look at him funny. Obviously, context will matter. Like, who knows? Maybe 2 major injuries happens, and then you can maybe make an argument. But then at the same time, I'm like, again, it will always come down to context for me. So I think it's kind of hard to say about this season. But last season, I think last season it was all about the pressure and them not being able to handle it.
But that's on the manager then.
Yeah, and I literally said Arteta's name.
I think ultimately if Arteta can't secure the Prem or Champions League, as great as he has done to get Arsenal to this point, like eventually he does have to go. Like,
man, give him a lifetime deal, man.
And
give him a lifetime deal.
This is what
Wale back, yeah. You want to bring Wale back if he gets a lifetime deal, yeah. I'm done for that one still.
The obsession that Arsenal fans have with Arteta, like I get it, getting you to this point, but ultimately not every manager is the end game manager. Some managers are just a Brendan Rodgers or a Claudio Ranieri. They get you to a certain point and you get someone else to get you over the line.
Look, don't get me wrong, yeah. I'm not sitting here saying Arteta can't become a great manager at Arsenal, hopefully in the future. Like, that's obviously, as an Arsenal fan myself, I would want to see that. You get what I'm saying? Because obviously that's my club. I actually want to see my fucking club successful again. I ain't seen them, like, bro, last time I saw them fucking lift the Premier League, I was 10 nearly, like, just before my 11th birthday. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sick of, the thing is, that's the thing. I knew about Arsenal. That's why I say it's Arsenal. Hence why I say it's Arsenal, because it happened under Wenger. I saw it under Wenger. I saw it under that fucking Pelican. And then I'm seeing it under Arteta now.
Wait, who's the Pelican?
Yeah. Who do you think, bro? Who was in between Arteta and Wenger, bro? I don't fucking like the prick, fam. I don't care if he's doing well this season, bro.
Wait, who, Emery?
Yeah, bro. He looks like a Pelican, bro.
Right. Arsenal fans hate Emery, but yeah, you know his record.
I didn't know because obviously we hadn't spoken about, like, we weren't speaking at the time like about football in depth like that. I didn't know you had the dislike for Emery like that.
I didn't like Emery, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, Arsenal had the perfect opportunity, after Wenger to bring in an actual world-class manager, and they go and fucking get Unai Emery. And then
So it's more so that, right? It's more so it's
no,
not him. It's more
it's
so
not
you
even
missed
that.
the
It's
boat.
not even that. I was like, all right, when I heard about Unai Emery, I was like, I'll give him a chance. And he's got a couple Europa leagues in it, so I mean, he's got something to his name, and he's got some credentials there. But the way I saw him play with Arsenal, yeah, you can't come and tell me, yeah, I know we're doing all right. End of the day, do you know how many goals we were fucking conceding that no one wants to talk about, bro?
That's not Emery's fault. You had Mustafi.
You man hold the fact, you man hold that for 1 second. Hold that. Big up to Tony every single time he says smash up the lights. Big up Flawless Real One. Tony, big up for the super chat. First and foremost. Secondly, we gonna work in the new year, so I'm gonna shout you. Don't worry about that. But big up Tony, Claude Gunner TV. Make sure you hit his name. I think you can do that in the comment section and go subscribe to his channel. He's been on there before. You'll see him on here again. So big up to him for the super chat as well. Everybody coming out because it's Christmas and that. Big up to Yan City and the cut. Yan, let me know if you want the link as well. She says big up everyone. She says champions of the world and that. I hate that chant, but here we are as well. Ryan, same to you. Ryan, same to you. If you want the link, good to see Ryan in the chat as well. Eli says, question, should Arteta have been sacked for bottling the league and all comps last year? For me, he seems like our version of Brendan Rodgers for Liverpool. Over to you, Cam.
Yeah.
There you go. Astounding. Yes, Eli. Eli, let me flip that question on you. What do you think about this? Do you think he should have been sacked for bottling the league and all competitions last season? Yeah, no stress, Ryan. I was just letting you know anyway. I was just letting you know.
You know what, my mate? You know what it is, yeah? Do you know what I fucking hate about Arteta the most, yeah? Is he doesn't take these club competitions seriously.
First?
Do you know what I'm saying? We could have gone all through these shit seasons and gained at least a trophy at the end of it. All right, cool. It might not be in a Premier League or a fucking Champions League, but if you're at least getting a League Cup or an FA Cup, I'm not saying every single four of his season, sorry. But if you took the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup serious one or two of the other years and won that,
you probably win one.
I think more Arsenal fans would be like that are like me would be like, all right, you know what? At least you're taking these cup competitions seriously. But can you take the Premier League seriously? Can you take the Champions League? Can you take the seriousness in the cup competitions over, step it up, and do the Premier League, do the Champions League? That's where it'd be like, all right, now let's give you a little bit of time because we can see it. Because even if after last year we failed the obviously the Prem, yeah. If we had come out, and I'm not saying it would have been a successful season, but if we had come out with an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup, it would have been a sort of a polish on shit. It would have been shit still, but there's a little trophy at the end. You get what I'm saying? But bruv, it's the fact that this guy don't take no cups serious, and then he ends up going a bottle of Premier League anyway.
Fair enough.
We got Liverpool. Look, we got Liverpool in the third round as well. Yeah.
Facts. FA Cup.
And I guarantee you, we're going up.
Where's it at? Is it at Emirates or is it at Anfield?
Oh shit, was that?
Where is it? You just broke up. Say that again, family.
I was trying to think. I forgot now. I think it's at Emirates.
Is it at Emirates? So you got a chance then. If it's at Emirates, you definitely got more. You got a chance at Anfield. Don't get mistaken. Well, it's
not even the fact. I'm not saying we don't have a chance, but what I'm saying is, I know he won't take it to the point where it's so serious, where he's taking the Premier League serious. You get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, fuck all this. Oh, bigger fish to fry that these dickheads started last year. Yeah,
we got
fuck all that fucking bullshit. No, fuck all that.
It's all in our hands. Yeah, it's at the Emirates. You got a chance. The thing is, you got a chance in what's it called? You got a chance in this game. Or
I'm not saying we don't have a chance. That's the funny thing. I'm not even saying we don't have a chance. But I just know Arsenal, bro. End of the day, once if that crowd ends up getting wild up, yeah, and they really back the team, especially after this week, what Klopp's been saying to them and fucking calling them out in that. Yeah, if they get like behind that team, it's not even the fact that I don't feel like we have the players to win. I actually feel like we do have the players to beat them. It's the mentality.
You know what I need,
and that mentality
is the mentality of this team.
That mentality stems on the manager.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do agree with you. I do agree with you 110% in regards to the whole excuses. And this is why I rate you, Cam, because you didn't make excuses for what Arsenal did last season in regards to, Saliba got injured. That's why we lost. Like you need Saliba to get past West Ham away and Southampton at home. We were a championship side.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. You don't need Saliba for West Ham. You don't need Saliba for Southampton, bruv. You don't need, but you didn't need Saliba for. All you really needed Saliba for was probably, I would say,
like Anfield away. I can hear that, like that type of game.
Anfield away, City away. I completely understand that. I'm not even going to deny that, bruv. Of course, we need our best players for them to.
That makes sense.
I can only count 3 or 4 matches where you really need Saliba. But the other like sort of 6, 7 matches, if you was a good manager that you say that you're claiming that you're wanting to be in all this shit, I'm not saying he actually claimed that, to be fair. That's just my imagination there playing a part. But yeah, no, if you're saying that if the Arsenal fans themselves are claiming that he's this great manager to be, he's Pep's heir and this bullshit, Oh, right one, if he's claiming that, I'm not being funny, you should, you should have the right. You should have the right mentality in yourself to get that squad across that line. I'm sorry, like we said, Saliba at Etihad and Saliba at Anfield, and maybe a West Ham away, maybe because of its away, maybe.
But the tougher fixtures, not Southampton at home.
Fixtures, I get it, but I'm sorry, you don't need him for a Southampton at home, bro. A Southampton that got relegated, by the way.
It's a championship side, it's a championship.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need Saliba for all these games, bro. But now we're using that as an excuse why we didn't win these games. Like, nah, bruv. That's just, bruv. It's just, that's why I say it's Arsenal, fam. When people say, "What do you mean by it's?" This is why I say it's Arsenal, bruv. Like this stems all the way from 2006, bruv.
Arsenal, right?
Like this stems all the way back from 2006, bruv. No one wants to talk about that season, bruv. I don't care if it's 20 years old, bruv. No one wants to talk about how shit that season was, bruv.
Talk about it, man.
Bro, this is what I was saying, but from 2006, we were fucking lucky to qualify the Champions League that year. If it wasn't for Lasagna Gate, we'd been 5th beneath Tottenham, bro.
Lasagna Gate, you know.
Yeah. Hey, that's what it was, bro. That's what it was, Lasagna Gate, fam. And then in the Champions League final, all right, cool. I don't care. We got that ref was a piece of shit in that final. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit back and just say we still couldn't have won it because Henry had 2 fucking chances to score and he didn't. You know what I mean? So that plays a big part in that. I get that. But at the end of the day, that ref was shit regardless, bro. Fuck that ref, bro. Yeah. But it all stems back from that first season, bro. I said it. I said Arsenal under Wenger, the Arsenal demise is happening. We need to get rid of him now. We need a new manager now. Otherwise, the longer we keep Wenger, it's the longer we're going to be behind. And look, we got rid of Wenger 12 years after I said that. And is it any shock that in the last 6 years we ain't won fuck all, bro, since we got rid of him? Because we're 12 to 13, 14 years behind where we should be. We should have been doing all this.
Is it 6 years since
you last 2018? Oh, 5 years, sorry. Five.
When did you win the FA Cup? Was it 20? When was it?
2020. I'm talking about Wenger except when he left himself.
Oh, you talk about Wenger himself. All right. You got
so from the time where we lost the Champions League final, that 2006 season, to the day he left, in end of 2018, them 12 years, I'm telling you right now, and no Arsenal fan wants to talk about it, but them 12 years have dragged us back. So when I kept saying we are 12 to 13 years behind where we should be, we should have been doing all this bullshit we're doing now in 2006, 7, 8 times. We should have been getting whoever the Emery was back then, 2006, 7. We should have been having whoever the fucking Pep. Well, we wouldn't have been Pep because Pep was just coming to Barcelona, but whoever the heir was to, I don't know, Fergie or whoever the fuck it was, in 2008 and going through this fucking struggle then, and to now realise, because if that was to happen, I guarantee you right now, Arsenal will be one of the most successful clubs at this moment in time.
That's fair. Cam, before you continue though, large up everyone that's tapped in. There's over 40 people in here. Let's run up the likes though. We're only at 27 likes. Like check 1212. Let's get up to 40 likes, people. Hit the subscribe button as well, because the subscribers, I know there's new people watching, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're at 9,044. One more subscriber. Get us to 9,045 people. There will be the 9K subscriber party Christmas Day, people. Christmas Day, 9K subscriber party, 10:30 p.m. UK time. So make sure you pull up for that. Big up to Ryan as well. I want everyone in the chat to wish Ryan a happy birthday. I had no idea it was this guy's birthday because I always forget. But Ryan, little bro, happy birthday.
You know what?
Have a drink for me. Big up.
I just remembered when I was like, yeah, 22nd. I didn't know it was the 22nd of December, to be fair. And then when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, what's the date? Yeah, it's today.
So Ryan, happy birthday. Enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Where are you actually out? Are you out in town? Ryan, let us know. Let us know. Sorry, my connection moving a bit dodgy there.
Happy birthday, Ryan.
I'll just plug it in the charger. We'll say that again, Cam.
I was just gonna say literally last week, yeah, like so basically after all of that, like the funny thing is, yeah, I know you see the Arsenal fans around 2013, 14 started to call Wenger out, innit? Yeah. I'm telling you right now, yeah, they won't talk bad about Wenger, fam, because of the 3 Premier Leagues he brought. I will sit here and I will fucking talk bad about that manager for staying at my fucking club for 12 years longer than what he should. Because when he came out in that fucking, I know. Did anyone see the Wenger movie thing, the Wenger documentary movie last year? But I can't even lie. It was a good.
I saw clips of it.
Yeah, no, I can't even lie. It was a good watch, innit? As an Arsenal fan, it actually was a really good watch, innit? Yeah, but when my man came out and said, I should have left in 2007, I swear down, I wanted to punch a wall right there.
Well, you realised his mistake after the fact, innit? Like, these things happen.
No, he even said himself, I really should have left in 2007 for the good of the club, but because I love the club too much, I didn't want to leave. No. When I saw that, I don't want to hear these Wenger out boys who actually love him, bruv. Nah, bruv. That's your manager, bro. Your manager is the reason why we're fucking so far behind now today, bruv.
He did stay on too long. I agree with that. He did stay on too long, without doubt. Like, it was clear as day as well.
In that last 12 years, what did he bring? 2 FA Cups, 3 FA Cups. Do you know what I mean? Like, what did he fucking do, bro?
Yeah, Eli, I hear you as well, man. I just had to ask, just to clarify for the people who don't know. But yeah, everyone in the chat, wish Ryan a happy birthday. Yan City's also in the building as well. See, people, we got, you know what I'm saying, all types of content creator great. What are you saying, Yan? Are you good, Yan, first and foremost? Your connection's moving a bit dodgy, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, this internet is rubbish in this hotel. But yeah, no, I'm having a good day so far, you know. I was a bit, I wouldn't say I was worried about City because I expected us to win the game, but I thought with the way we're playing, it could literally go either way at the moment. You know, even when we went 2-0 up, normally if City go 2-0 up, it's routine, you know, like occasionally if you're playing a Liverpool or Arsenal or something like that, maybe not, but usually 2-0, you win the game easily. But recently, that's not been the case. Like, we went 2-0 up against Palace and we didn't win. So, yeah, it's one of them. But I thought we played really, really well today. I don't know if you caught the game, but I thought City were really, really good. Edison was great.
What did you play?
Edison made some really good saves.
They played was it Fluminense? They played, Club World Cup. Yeah.
I swear Fluminense are there every single year, bro. I swear they just every year,
They won the Copa Libertadores for the first time, and we won the Champions League for the first time. So it was both of our. But Marcelo was there because he plays for them now, so he's won it 5 times.
4 times.
It's broken some record now because Kovacic has won it with 3 different teams.
Jesus.
And Pep.
Any updates on the injury?
Yeah, they're asking about Rodri.
I hope and pray. When I saw him go down, I was like, "No, you're taking the piss." I'm hoping because he did play on, and then when we got the 3rd goal, obviously Pep took him straight off. So I'm hoping that because he was, but then when he was celebrating, he was limping a little bit. So hopefully it's just the sprained ankle because the way that
he was holding his knee,
that looked painful to me. But I'm hoping it's just like a sprain, not a fracture or whatever.
Have you not watched Pep's press conference after?
She's breaking up.
I think she's breaking up. I think so. I think she's breaking up.
Not breaking
she's in a
up.
hotel, people. So yeah, she's gonna break up. She is, and yeah, Villa 1-0 up by Bailey as well. Again, you lot continue to get your questions. And City did win.
Villa are going to be top
today as well. Yeah, Yann'll be back. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. I
Sorry.
was going to say, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, and I was saying, have you watched Pep's press conference after? Has he said anything?
No, I didn't. I've not seen anything like that. All the like celebration and.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah,
He's probably
yeah, go on, Jess.
because he comes back.
It's
bad, this internet.
Yeah, the internet's a bit. She can kind of hear us, but we'll just get
Yeah,
through it. Hey,
'cause I
bear
like
with us,
this-
people.
So
Yeah,
bad.
Because I wanna ask real quick.
Hey, Jan, I mean, sorry, Jez, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? You've had
No,
a
no,
disaster.
it's-
response.
no, he's
You-
going
you
again.
good. Get your shit together, man. Jez, get yourself
Composure.
together, Jez. Relax, all right?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Take some water.
Composure, lads. Composure.
Why are you Gallagher in the press? Why are you Gallagher in the press?
Jez all over the place, yo.
I would literally just want to ask a question.
Man's leaking that low block right now, man. Pause.
Jez over
But
there
man's leaking that
smiling
low
from ear
block,
to ear,
man.
man.
Hey, hold on.
Why are you calling Gallagher in the
I just want to ask a question. You guys are
Back
just
to back
laughing.
disaster classes from Jez.
Whoa.
Fix up, Jez, man.
Oh, a second disaster class from Jez. What's going on, fam?
Fix up, bro. Fix up, bro. You're moving like this stuff.
The way you guys been trying, to just dunk me over the last few days.
Hey, we're not trying, bro. Nigga, you're giving us all the ammo.
Yeah,
You're giving us all the
yeah,
ammo.
Yes, you have been trying.
You're giving us all the ammo.
Yes.
And I'll say ammo.
You know what? I also say second
Yeah,
language.
don't fall for that shit. man.
Second language.
This ain't us falling for it. This is Jez. I heard him smiling when he's like, yeah, can I ask you a question? It's like, this is you missed the Q&A. You missed the last Q&A. You missed the last Q&A. That's all it is. He did this on the last Q&A.
These guys are trying to dunk me. But anyways,
But go on, Jez. Ask your question to Jan. Go on.
There we go. Thank you.
Man said Jez got no first touch, man.
Okay.
No one pressed you, Jez. You just lost the ball.
Man said no first touch, Jez,
Let
man.
him answer. Let him ask. Sorry, let him
I'm
ask. Go on.
saying I'm trying to land. And I'm just still at the air.
Sorry, go.
Yeah. This plane ain't got no wheels, but go on, Jez. Go on.
Of course it has wheels. But actually, ironically, my first touch is actually good. But the question is, how does it feel to be champions of the world now?
Oh my god, that's such a stupid question.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Let her answer. Go on,
No,
yeah.
I think for a few years we've been really, really good, and we've kind of not got what we wanted to show for it at the end of the season. Like, there's been quite a few years where we've been flying in the Champions League, we got to the final, we've not won it, or we've got to like the semis and we've gone out, and it's always finished on like a downer. But I think this year, as a football year, this year has been pretty much perfect. The only thing that would have made it any better would have been winning the Carabao Cup. However, if we won the Carabao Cup, maybe we don't then win something else. So in the long run, it's worked out. We won all the trophies we wanted to win. And now we've finished. Because the problem with these sort of trophies is if we don't win it, so if we didn't win today, we then have to go and win the Champions League again to get back there and then play another game. And then it's not that say, oh, well, we don't win it this year, we might win it next year, because that's not guaranteed. So, yeah, we had to win it. I'm very happy about that. The Premier League, we've been a little bit up and down, but City before the new year tend to be a bit like that anyway. By the way. Messi.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I think because I thought we were further behind than we are. When I'm looking at the Premier League table, I'm seeing 5 and 6.
I think you're 5 points off the top. I think it is something like that. Yeah. I think it's 5.
No, I think you're 6. Aren't you 6 points? Wait, what are you? 33 or 34 points?
Check now. 1 second. I'll have a look now. Well,
you're 33, then you're 6 points.
Off Arsenal, it's 5 points off Arsenal.
Are they 34 points then?
5 points. Yeah, they're 34 points. Currently, Villa are top. Obviously, they played a game extra. But yeah, go on, Jan.
Yeah, so that sort of thing, I think, it's nothing to worry about. If we were 10 points off, even at this stage, 10 points, you can drop 10 points quite easily. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about the Prem. We'll see if we're good enough to win it, because I think this season we are a little bit up and down. And I just think the worrying thing from a City fan at the moment is not being able to hold on to wins, because a lot of the games should be wins and they're ending in draws. Palace, that game was won. Like, literally, that game was won. It was 2-0.
I've never seen that.
They
I'll
were
be
in
real
the
with you.
game,
I've never
like,
seen that. I've
that
never
was-
really seen it
yeah.
like that with City on the
It
pitch.
was crazy. The guy behind me, just because he's one of my dad's friends, and he literally was like, "This team is shit. Like they're
what the
they're
heck?
not."
Was you at the
They were doing
game?
nothing.
Yeah, she was
like,
there. She was there.
I
Oh
want
my
that
god, you was at the
Yeah.
game and you didn't win, fam. Oh, the curse
You
has
know
been
what?
broken. Yes.
We've drawn the last 3 that I've been to. The last 3
Yeah,
games
you're the
I've
problem.
been
Hey,
to.
hey, you know what it is, Jan? I think you're the
then
problem. Keep going.
Oh, you're becoming the
Keep
problem.
going.
Keep
You're the
going,
problem.
Jan.
Keep
Keep
going.
going.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Stop going.
I was
Stop
in
going. I
Istanbul
need
and
City
Yeah,
to win.
that was all last season. Keep going this season. I'm tired of you motherfuckers winning. You fucking annoy me. So yeah, keep going.
Stop going.
To be fair though, I haven't seen us. I'm not even going to jinx it.
Nah,
Let me
jinx
just
it.
say nothing.
Nah,
Why do you
jinx it.
say that, Jez? Why do you say that, Jez? Hold on. Why do you say that, Jez?
Because I want Man City to win the league. That's what. What the hell?
Why?
I don't want to see
Stop
Arsenal
Arsenal
win the
from winning
league.
it. He said,
Stop
Oh,
Arsenal.
what, so what? Liverpool? What? So Liverpool aren't in the conversation.
Probably win it if
Oh,
we
yeah,
don't.
Liverpool too. Like, bro, even Sheffield United can win the league as long as it's not Arsenal. I'm happy.
Sheffield United.
To be honest, to us,
I don't
You know what? You know what? Because you're a Spurs fan, I allow that. Because you're a Spurs.
Exactly. There we go.
makes sense.
You know what? I
You guys
just
are
think
shameless,
with
man.
a lot of
You guys are
clubs,
shameless.
it's the
Oh,
fan
absolutely.
bases. Because a lot of people, they don't want the main reason why. Obviously, you have your rivals. Like, no
Yeah.
Spurs fan is going to want Arsenal to win. Anyone can win it over. Even if you say, "Oh, I hate Man United," you don't hate Man United as much as you hate Arsenal. So it's,
Facts.
or you don't hate, vice versa. So it's one of them. You're always going to want the team who are less effective to win it, if that makes sense. Because, like, for us, from a
No, I know that, yeah, and that's why I said because he's a Spurs fan, I understand
I
it.
never want United to win it. If it's between United and Arsenal all day long.
Yeah, you gonna
If
pick
it's
Arsenal.
between
Right,
United
yeah.
and Spurs. I don't like Spurs, but Spurs all day long over United. That's how it works.
couldn't
And then
say
you
it,
have
man.
other teams that you have it for certain
No,
other
you're
agendas.
not
So,
over Spurs,
for
yeah.
example,
How about Chelsea?
we're on the same league
Fuck
titles as
Chelsea,
like,
fam. Fuck Chelsea,
it was
fam.
like-
Don't even get into this
Let
conversation.
land, Joe. Let land.
Well, I was
Dan,
just going to
sorry,
say,
sorry,
if it was like an Everton or like a team
That's
who have
just
never
true.
won the league before, I would probably want that team who have never won the league to win it over Everton, just because Premier League, league titles wise,
overall.
you don't want a team to come and overtake you. So that's, you have your different, different reasons for that. For me, if City don't win it, I don't want either Liverpool or Arsenal to win it, to be honest. Villa fans, they can be quite annoying, to be fair.
No,
Their
shout out
fan
Villa, man.
base-
They need to do what they need. What do they need to do? What
Let
needs to be done.
Let me ask you this again. If it did end up being an Arsenal Liverpool sort of title race by the end of it, who would you actually want to win?
You're gonna pick Arsenal.
Yeah. Arsenal
Yeah?
over. Even
Come
though
on.
I think City would get a lot more stick if Arsenal win it than if
Facts.
Liverpool win it.
Yeah.
So I think from a
Why? Why do you think that?
fan from Manchester's point of view, obviously Manchester and Liverpool don't get on as a city, regardless of football.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to want Liverpool to win it. Plus, my boyfriend supports Liverpool, so hell no. However, so Arsenal would be the better one. But from a Manchester City as a club point of view, like Pep Guardiola and the players, if Liverpool win it, it's kind of like, it looks like over the last 10 years, it's between City and Liverpool, and City have won it more times than Liverpool. Whereas if Arsenal win it, it's all going to be about Pep. It's going to be Arteta, he's better than Pep. They're already saying that, and he's not done anything to prove that.
They're trying to say, oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna be the new Pep Guardiola. I'm
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
he's really gonna be new Pep Guardiola. I swear, Pep's like first 2 seasons he had already won the fucking La Liga, bro.
He won
Right.
the sextuple in his
You know what I mean, bro?
He won everything in his first season. He literally won every
You
trophy.
know what I'm saying? In his first season, bro, and you're trying to say, oh yeah, he's gonna be the new fucking Pep Guardiola, man. Shut up.
Messi.
FA Cup, sextuple. If Arteta had Messi,
The FA Cup, bro. Fuck the FA Cup, bro. You might as well just rename that Arsenal's Cup, bro. We just won.
One thing I do want to say is though, did Arteta had Messi?
Yeah, if Arteta had Messi, he might win the league.
Yeah, but
with Messi.
yeah, but no.
That's
But that
like
wasn't Messi. No, that wasn't Messi or Messi that we know.
And Neymar and Mbappe, and still didn't win everything. So
No, what I'm saying is, yeah, but when he started with Messi, that was young Messi, bro.
Oh yeah,
That wasn't
yeah.
Messi, bro. That was young
He
Messi.
made a lot
But
of
he wasn't even the main man then, bro. That was
No.
Etu was the main man, bro.
the reason why Pep was so
Yeah,
highly rated as a manager was because he came in. Don't get me wrong, he had an excellent academy there. Barcelona have always had an excellent academy. However, he came in, he made decisions that other managers wouldn't make. Like other managers would have come in, seen all the kind of stars of Barcelona. I know they weren't doing as well in the 3 years before he came, but you'd see the stars of Barcelona and they would have held on to them.
They just come off a Champions League win, but they didn't have a great season.
Yeah, but they hadn't won. Yeah, I don't think they won the league in 3 years, something like that. And he's come in,
they didn't have a great
and
season.
he didn't just say, okay, well, these are stars. Like people like Yaya Toure, other managers would have been like, I'm not selling Yaya. He got rid of Yaya. He got rid of everyone that he thought, okay. And he put a young Busquets in, because Busquets at that time was young. And he made a lot of risks. He took a lot of risks and he managed to do well with them. Don't get me wrong, they're some of the best players we've ever seen. But yeah, he did well. And then everywhere Pep's gone, he's always been successful. So for me, like, I can't compare other managers to him because I don't think there's anyone. But there's people who are quality managers in different ways.
You know what Pep is? Pep is a generational manager. Just like how Fergie was a generational manager for Man United. He is a generational manager. Like, you're not going to get many Fergies. You're not going to get many Pep
they're rare. Yeah. Like that's
rare.
Yeah, that's extremely
rare. You've got people who are successful in different ways. Because if you look at Villa now, look how well Villa are doing, right? Yeah. And this is not the first time he's taken a team and made them great. Like, look at Sevilla. So you've got other managers in the league. Someone was saying the other day, is he the third best? I'm assuming behind Pep and maybe Klopp. I'm assuming that's the order. And they were saying, is Emery the third best manager in the league? And if you look at what he's done with Sevilla, and, there's a lot of stuff that he's done, but the problem is when you start saying, oh, he's better than Pep, that's where it downplays what he's done because it's comparing him to Pep. It's like when people compare midfielders to other midfielders. Well, obviously, compared to Messi or compared to players like that, everyone's going to look shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, people will say, oh, look at Haaland. Yeah, but look at Messi. Yeah, well, Messi is the best player I've seen in my life.
I know I get that.
Anyone to him is gonna make.
It's unfair, yeah. Because he's he's a one-off. Like, that's not normal. Yeah. Like, man, what Messi's doing? Like, if Messi scored 30, if he scored 30 league goals in the season, we look at him like he's a scrub. Anybody else would call him great.
Bro,
that's how
I was having this conversation with one of my mates years and years ago. I said, the day Messi starts not hitting more than 30 goals in a league season is the day everyone's going to start saying he's falling off.
Yeah, and the thing
is, we're saying 30 league goals a season. Yeah. He's falling 30.
That's the crazy part about it.
Only Haaland hits 30 league goals a season now.
Yeah, we're caught. The thing is, we would be right. But that's to the levels that he has. If Messi did start scoring anytime during his Barcelona career, for example, him or Ronaldo scored 30 league goals a season. We're looking
at how many goals did he? 91 goals in one calendar year.
Yeah. You can't score. You can't go from 90 to 30. But anyone else scores 30, we're calling him great. Anyone else score. If you pick a striker, I'm saying, let's say Ollie Watkins, for example, scored 30 league goals this season. That's fantastic. We're calling him fantastic. We're saying what a great return that is.
Player of the season.
You probably get a player to say Ivan Toney's in the same bracket, and Nicholas Jackson, whoever, just pick a striker. But for Messi and Ronaldo, they made it unnormal. Like scoring 30 goals, all right, cool. Yeah.
Ronaldo started it. No. Ronaldo started it at the best. He leveled it up.
Yeah, Ronaldo did start that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because he actually started it when he was at United, and then he went to Madrid.
Yeah, no,
but then when he went to Madrid, Messi had just literally hit his mark, fam. So we're kind of peace to Ronaldo.
Yeah, we get it. Cam. Messi's a copycat. We get it, man.
This guy before we close out though, people, make sure you run up the likes because the likes is way still too low. We're
keep crying, don't laugh no more.
Yo, 1 second, come. You know what I'm saying? Run up the likes, people, whether you're watching this live right now are watching this back, make sure you run up the likes. Please share across all the socials. Subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Big up to everyone listening on the audio platforms. Make sure you go follow on the audio platforms as well, people. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud. All the links are underneath in the description as well. I'm sure we can wait for Jan to come back for a sec because I am literally gonna jump off here to go out, people. So love to everyone who was tuned in. We are
we're
back
not doing previews
tomorrow. Say again.
We're not doing the game preview.
Which game preview?
We're not
Which game
previewing
preview?
the weekend fixtures.
Oh shit, we did that on the last Q&A. Go listen back to the last Q&A, people. We did that on Wednesday. We went through all the fixtures. Yeah, we went through all. I'm surprised. Yeah, we finally got answers out of Jez, but yeah, we went through it. Yeah, what you say, Prime?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I remember that section.
Yeah, oh, you remember that section when you was like, "What? Who?" And I was like, "Jez, this is the game."
Sorry, I'm sick. My head's gone.
You know, for that one, I was actually taking the piss. But then I think one of the games I actually wasn't listening because I was playing FIFA at the same time.
Yeah. You was playing FIFA. Yes.
I'm just sure. I'm actually on FIFA right now. Or actually, now I believe you, Jez. Or do you want me to say EAFC now?
It's okay, Jez. You know what I'm saying? As long as you believe you, that's all that matters. That's all that matters here, my brother.
Okay, man.
Yeah, that's all that matters, man. As long as you believe you, that's it, man. As long as you know in your heart of hearts, you're telling
Jez, it makes sense because we saw you transition on stream.
That's all that matters. Man. But anyways, we are going to close out. What have we got coming up tomorrow, people? Tomorrow. What have we got coming up?
United,
of course, unfortunately, West Ham United versus Manchester United watch along. Early kickoff right here. Hey, just shut the fuck up, mate. So yes, West Ham United versus Manchester United.
You're not excited to see Luke Shaw. You're not excited to see Luke Shaw.
Don't hear from me. Let him carry on, bro. Don't hear from me.
Go on, Jez. Get off your chest. Go on, Jez.
I'm just saying, like, I can't wait for that game because of Luke Shaw, man.
For those that don't understand the context, go watch the last Q&A. That's all I'm going to say about that. Those that watch the Q&A know why that comment's hilarious. But yes, unfortunately, noon, you know what I'm saying, midday, that's what time that watch along will start. West Ham United versus Manchester United watch along right here on the YouTube channel. Then following that, we'll be live on the Twitch for the Liverpool Arsenal game. Then following that, we'll be back on the YouTube 11:30 p.m. for the Manchester United Chelsea Tottenham Hotspur show. So recapping Manchester United's trip to West Ham, also Spurs at home to Everton, and previewing Chelsea's game away to Wolves on Christmas Eve. Then following that game will be live on the Twitch Christmas Eve. It will be the Wolves versus Chelsea game. That will also be on the Twitch. So that will also be on the Twitch. Then following that, I think you've got two. I think we're doing the back again live on that Sunday. So you'll get a fan calling show 8:30 p.m. Sunday. And then following that, a Q&A as well, which will be, may or may not do the Q&A, but you're definitely a fan calling show. Say again? Yeah. 11:30 p.m. tomorrow. 11:30 p.m. That's gonna reach out to you anyway.
If you're listening,
yeah, Sheik, I definitely shout you 100% for the watch along. I shout you 100%, Sheik. I was gonna message you anyway, Sheik. So yeah. Oh, Sheik, message me your number again, cause I need to chat to you anyway. So DM me your number again, Sheik.
Can I get a link?
Can you what?
Can I get a link?
For what?
For the watch.
Shut up, this guy, yo.
You know what he's asking, man.
This guy. Yeah, just to clarify, Savage will not be there. Just to clarify, he will not be there.
I still want to be there.
No, it's bad enough I have to watch this myself. I don't need you there with your comments.
Jez needs you to put on your Ozil boots, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That should be back.
No, bro. When he said, "Can he get a link?" He literally meant, "Can he get a link?"
He literally just looked at me.
He didn't actually mean a link for the show.
Hey, it's your time, man. You're on the gram, Jez. Your time here with the follow.
I said actually meant it for the game.
Yeah, sure. But anyways,
I actually did.
Let me know in the chat who's live, yo. Hey, mods, you lot in the chat, let me know who's live to raid, because I know somebody's going to be live.
It's just the way he looked at him and discussed that link for what? That's hilarious.
This guy, yo. That's me. Like it's bad enough I have to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough. I don't need your comments.
And then just got this angry Germany.
So you don't want company then for the watch along?
Yo, Sheik said he's pulling up, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? She's pulling up.
Even more so, me, Cheek, what's it called? Flawless. Watch it on. There we go.
Here's from the Cheek.
Jez, she's not even here. Why are you stuttering? She's not here.
Why? I was about to say, why are you still stuttering, fam? She's not here, fam.
Because I literally
Is she watching? Is she watching? Is that what it is?
And you think, just stop thinking about her for 2 seconds, fam. You might not.
I've never heard Jez like this, you know. Jez is a fluent talker as well. That's the funny
I'm
shit.
not-
This is mad, Jez. Hey, Jez, you love, fam. Is it like that, bruv? You got the butterflies and that, bruv.
See, I've been a lone wolf too long, so I'm broken already. So there's no love. There's no
This
love.
girl got you stuttering and she ain't even here.
He is a crook.
Hey, that's why you got fair women, man. Look at Jez. Look at Jez.
Yeah,
Turn
this
around
Jez
and
guy
comment.
is a crook. And last question, actually, Dennis, and you lot in the chat, let me know who's live to actually raid. Let me know who's live. And Dennis says, question to Jez, what are your thoughts on Anthony Edwards saga with some IG model girl, NBA players are stupid fam? Outlaw the story. What happened? Yeah, go on.
So pretty much, he got some IG model pregnant, and I think he came out on a video talking about just get the what's the word? Abortion.
Abortion.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and he told her just do that. And he pretty much told her fuck them kids because obviously he doesn't want them kids. he doesn't want them kids. Obviously, no, and he got called in that, and then obviously but there's some comments on Twitter. I'm like, see for me, and then I had to Google it. I had to make some searches and see actually how she looks like, and then I saw her, and I thought my first reaction was, is this an AI pic? The way she looked, and then I realized it was real. So yeah, I don't know what it is with these athletes, man. When they just have money, and they just go for anybody. No, it's like the Tyreek Hill with the 6 baby mamas. Like
horny, man. That's what it is. That's just being horny. That's what that
crazy,
shit was.
yeah,
It's like
it's the same thing with it's like the Cyan and the whole porn stuff thing, but.
This generation don't like wearing doms no more. That's the problem, bro.
Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because our generation and the generation before us and the generation before us was like that. You know what I'm saying? Like let's not do that. Hey, Cam, how many? Let me ask you. Cam, let me ask you. How many aunts and uncles do you have? Because I got enough. You know what I'm saying? That tells you all you need to know.
I'll be real. Me personally, I've only a couple still.
All right, first, you know what I'm saying? I got enough. You feel me?
Hey, hashtag Bareback FC.
Like 100%. Whoa.
Hey, listen. I've got 2 kids myself. I know what bareback is, bro. Don't worry about that. That's what I'm trying to say. You safe, man.
We know you do, Cam. You got kids. We know that. But anyways, we're just gonna close out on that note.
Doms are there, bro. Doms are there.
Yes,
be safe, lad.
Be safe. Yeah, all jokes aside, you man,
no
glove
shin
up.
pads over here, bro.
Glove up, man. Glove up. Yeah, you out there with the low socks in it. You out there with the low socks in yo.
Yeah,
stay strapped. But yeah. Oh my god. And to Eli
Come
says,
on,
let me know if you need a third for
babies,
that
man.
watch along, flawless. Shameless plug. You're a joke, man, Eli. But yes, love to everyone who was locked in.
Give me a trip to Finland. That's all I need.
Yeah, man. Right, I'm gonna send you lot anyway to the West Ham Manchester United watch along. So hit the like button on there. But we're gonna close out. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.
Snow bunny season.
Hashtag